Coming out knowing that a lot of people hated me was the main reason why I know I was the president of the show. Because I mean, what is life without hate? And they said a lot of people hate me for being who I am. Too bad for y'all. I'm still me.
But after having a kid, you know, I wanted to be a real housemate.
Right. What is an all-star season without a little sprinkle of drama and controversy? Today's evictee had a lot of people talking about him in the house, and he's going to share with us. Did you Google?
Why would I Google?
Okay. God,
I didn't know it was controversial and dramatic.
You were very controversial.
Really? Hey, haters gonna hate.
Okay. So today's evictee made a lot of people talk about him, and today he's gonna be sharing his perspective about the narrative flying about him in the Big Brother's house. What's up, everybody? My name is Christio from the Level Up season, and this is BBNaija Exit Interview with Feuds. And today with me, I have the one and only Sukri Papito.
Oh, I like the way she called my name.
Oh, I called it well?
Yeah,
Should I call it again?
Please do me.
Sukri Papito.
Oh, God. It sounds Atlantic. I love it.
Hi, Seyi. How you doing?
I'm good.
How are you feeling?
Be here and there. I mean, just a couple of days out, so I'm not yet plugged back into the matrix, so to speak. But I mean, with time, I'm sure I'll get myself back onto my toes.
But how has it been generally so far?
I think I figured that a lot of people just don't know who I am. If they know me, then I mean, yeah. But I mean, it's all fair. Everybody's entitled to their own perspective and perception. So it's all good. It's all good.
There seems to be a lot of perception around you.
Everybody's entitled to theirs. Not like I'm supposed to care as much.
But we'll get to that. So before your eviction on Sunday, you were pretty confident that you were one of like the top 6 carrying the show. What gave you that confidence?
Because I mean, even coming out knowing that a lot of people hated me was the main reason why I know I was the president of the show. Because I mean, what is life without hate? And they said a lot of people hate me for being who I am. Too bad for y'all. I'm still me.
You don't feel some type of way that people hate you? Most people want to be loved.
Yeah, but I'm tired of. I'm tired. There's no time for what. If you don't know me, then you can't love me. So if you take the time to find out who I am or look for me and know who I am, then you know if it's worth it to hate me or love me. And if it's envy that you want to, please do hate. But find out who you are hating first before you hate the person.
Keep going on.
When Ebuka called your name, what happened? Like,
I kind of saw it coming. I was even smarting it off. I was already saying Seyi. I kind of, yeah.
But you felt like you were one of the top 6. So why would you feel like Ebuka should call you?
Okay, so you see, the last couple of weeks, I exactly wasn't myself. I had a lot of downtime. I was reflecting more, thinking too much. I was a lot in my head than being out there. And I'm sure that's what contributed to the feeling like I'm definitely going home soon.
Okay.
And besides, it's a win-win. I came out to my family.
Oh, you missed your family.
As in, what? I can't imagine.
I mean, how was it for you to even say, you know what, you guys should still chill, let daddy go and hustle and make money?
I know it was difficult, but I mean, there were probably like, my wife encouraged me, like, my guy, go and do what you gotta do. I know you want to do it for the best. So it was a little bit easy, but when I got inside there, man, what? See those people inside the house,
You were shocked?
No, let's just say we say prayer for them every day of the week.
Did it make you go crazy?
I almost lost it. Yes, I almost
For real?
Yeah.
So you made a comment on after the Saturday live party, which you apologized for. But other than that, do you think that most people consider you as misogynistic?
All the best to them.
Because,
like if they don't
you say
know
a lot
me,
of stuff about women.
If they don't know me, they don't know me. And I'm old school. The way the women of my time raised me different from the women of now are. So I definitely would be opinionated in that direction, if just so they're clear. Because when I was growing up, trust me, my mom would have full-on conversations with me with just her eyeballs. And now my aunties, I had a lot of women around me. So I was trained differently to see women in a different light. And the way women begin to portray themselves these days is scary. Because that's not.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, it's the new times, new era, and I'm trying to get used to this new era, which is the reason why I'm being labeled with these harsh words and words that will make me toxic to other brands, just so we're clear, Christian. Using a word like misogynistic, don't you think it will be detrimental to my brand even if you decide to use it?
No, it's like the general word.
Yeah. See, convenience. Now it's just because the matter of convenience. Just watch here. I'm listening. General word.
Seyi, I think you're about to take over this interview. So here's the thing, right? It's just the, like how we have terms for everything. When you talk a lot about women, people label it a particular way. And you said it.
So when women talk some kind of way about men, what's that word?
I don't think, don't make it seem like I'm trying to favor women.
I'm not.
No, I'm just saying that from what we saw on the show, you spoke a lot about women. And you were very vocal about it. And you just said it now that you were raised differently. And now, it's like a Gen Z world, we're evolving every day. So some things that maybe your mom would like look at you in a funny way and you would understand. My mom might look at me that way and I won't understand it. Do you understand? So that's why I said what I said. Okay? I'm not trying to with
the word. No, but it's not the first
I don't know what other word.
Today, as if I'm like supposed to be a monster.
So no, you're not a monster. So that word makes you feel some type of way.
Who isn't it going to make feel some type of way? I'm married to a woman. My mother is a woman. I've got sisters that are women. So do you think I hate all women in my life?
I don't think so.
Didn't sound like that when you asked the question though, but okay.
Okay, I think we should just move away from that.
From
the conversation with women, but I feel like, with time you get to the world is evolving, so you would move with us.
But you see, if it's evolving in the wrong direction, I don't think I'm supposed to like what I hate.
Do you think it's moving in the wrong direction?
To a certain degree, I'm beginning to allow the wrong kind of mindsets creeping. Because I'm sure I'm going to give birth to a girl.
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to it.
Join.
And I know Ron, please let me pray that prayer. Baba Beji. It goes sweet. As a Baba Beji, Papito. So, but at the same time, I think we're beginning to make excuses for the wrongest of things now as a matter of convenience, and we actually need to stick to a balanced moral compass. It's not only when you feel it should be right, or when it's wrong, it should be wrong. I think I was taken out of context, but I still take responsibility for however way people put my words. But we should not give excuses to bad behaviors because it's the male or it's the female. We should call it out for what it really is. But who am I to say? I'm old school, right?
You're a millennial. I think millennial.
I'm still old school. My old school, please. I tasted Coke and Fanta before some people. And that time they was using ₦1 to buy some, so.
I didn't meet ₦1, so I don't know.
If not that I'm trying to form sexiest producer in the world, I would say you're supposed to call me bros.
Bro, Seyi. If I call you, go answer.
Keep going on.
Let's talk about Kiddwaya.
Okay.
Do you think that, you played a role in the conspiracy that happened, with Kiddwaya?
Okay, so from the inside, from where we were standing, there was no conspiracy, if you ask me. I was venting that day and I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. I was angry because she had just pissed me off, literally. And I'm a human being, I'm allowed to get angry, am I not?
Of course.
And I mean, my guy went off, EK. Yeah, and I felt bad for that part, that I contributed to that. But then again, I was not trying to conspire. I wasn't conspiring for her because she was playing her game and she was moving smart. If she brought it in my direction, I always nip it in the bud. But she was moving smart. She was playing the game. So I don't think I personally don't think I was trying to conspire against her.
Okay. You also spoke a lot about her being disrespectful. Do you think she was disrespectful?
Did you not watch the television screen?
What is disrespectful to you might not be disrespectful to me.
So now that I'm asking me the question, what do you think?
No, it happened to you, so you're the one that would tell me what happened.
It happened to me. You did not see it. Now if I should reiterate it, I'm trying to bash the character. It happened the way it happened. After it happened, it passed. Because now if I should say, they'll say, you got your old school, old man. What? So, Ish kaba.
I think you should add comedy to your...
I wish I could, but I'm not that funny.
I've been laughing since and it's hard to impress.
I mean, what can I say? I read your energy and I saw you made some laughs.
Let's talk about Kiddwaya.
Hey!
You're just kidding.
That's our little friendly mega mind.
Okay, so Kiddwaya's mom accused you of threatening her son. And she said she was going to sue you. Have you seen that?
I think this is the second time I'm hearing this thing.
For real?
Yeah, and I'm wondering, sue me for what exactly?
She felt she threatened her son.
Threatening her son in what way? How? Did I say how? I beg, you people watch the show, remind me. According to you, did I threaten Kiddwaya?
I don't know, but the
So
mom
that's
felt
really
like
show.
the mom, Kiddwaya's mom.
I mean,
felt like
that's a
threatened
mom.
her son.
I'm not going to say anything negative in that area. I mean, she's a mom.
Right.
She feels her son was threatened. She has every right to say what she needs, what she has to say, or how she feels, because that's her first instinct to protect her son. So I don't think I did anything wrong. And if he has a problem with me, I'm sure he would have said it. Or by now, maybe I'd have met the papers. But I don't think I did anything out of the ordinary that, I don't think. How do I even want to threaten him? I'm a billionaire. I'm not even millionaire like that. I should not go and contest with billionaire money. Am I crazy?
Okay, so I don't know. Before your time, right? Before you left the house, a couple of weeks before, like 2 weeks ago, there was this jury system. Have you heard of that?
Well, yeah, I saw it in some places, but I didn't know how it was supposed to work.
Okay, and then second week you were saved, third week you were saved. What do you think influenced the jury's decision to save you?
Honestly, I can't say because I don't know the parameters for it. Or, I'm not sure about it. I know I heard a little bit of whispers that they were, previous housemates and the rest of them. But I think maybe it's people that I encountered over time that, we hit it off or, transactions went well. Probably maybe it wasn't that light, but I honestly can't say, to be honest.
So, it's been very interesting, right? I have just one more question for you.
Okay.
So, Tacha was very vocal about you in the house. And you also spoke about her too.
Oh
Is there like a
God.
cold war going on between you and Tacha?
She'll be fine. At least she hyped me for outside without even knowing, man. So much shout out to you, Sympathy. As I appreciate you. I know as someone. Goodbye 0.89%.
How did that make you feel though?
I mean, I'm not like I felt special. She actually even put my picture on her page by mistake. No, the back of my head.
Okay.
I have a really big coconut head. But she could still put my picture on her page. My days. I feel honored. I know they said I think something about she thought they called her. She thought she missed the call of the call. But I mean, I got called, so feel free to trend.
Oh, shit, flex.
I mean, actually, I'm a star among stars.
Wow, okay. Alright. Alright, Seyi, it's been so much fun having this conversation.
Are you sure?
Yeah, for real. It's been so much fun having this conversation.
The chop no go to that, I mean. Correct.
I wish you all the best in life.
Thank you very much.
Okay?
I really appreciate
wish your
that.
family all the best too.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much. And that's all we can take on today's episode. I'll see you next time. Bye.